Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Milo. Boy, I hope this works. I've been having a few computer problems, and I guess I'll talk about that later. But today I'm going to be playing Bebe's Kids, which is a beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo that ties into an animated film from 1992. Yes, I guess I chose it because it's still Black History Month, just squeaked in there. And this film was the first, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure on the wording, but this is probably the first animated film to have an all black main cast. So it's all African American characters. Yeah, hi Gibbon, how's it going? I didn't actually get time to watch the movie before starting, but I read up on a bit of the background. Yeah, the idea is that you've got these three delinquent kids who are complete pains in the butt, and the hapless hero has to deal with them. Although, in this game, he actually plays the kids, causing trouble. But yeah, why don't we get started? I'm not actually going to jump straight into it. I'll show you the first screen, actually. Start. A, B. Okay. So yeah, you can choose between LaShawn and Khalil. The fact that the cursor is on LaShawn by default leads me to suggest that she is intended as the main character, which means that this is another game for our list of games where a black woman is the star, and it's a short list, and I've talked about this before. Go back to my Catwoman streams, etc. But yeah, I will be playing as LaShawn through the game. There's not much difference. I think they just have different animations. I'm not really sure if there's too much of a difference. Please observe the rules in Fun World. Enjoy your stay. Yeah, so the idea is you're in a theme park. Oh, well, before I actually... Okay. So there's a cheat code you can put in this game because apparently parts of it are tedious or annoying. So there's a cheat code that lets you skip rooms, but it also adds Easter eggs and stuff. So I've entered that code in this save state. And instead of having the Radical Entertainment logo, it shows this Gaijin snowboarding or something. I don't know why. But it also shows the development team on this screen. Yeah, which I don't know if one of them is actually a Conehead, but yeah, that's the cheat code. And it advertises this snowboarding shop or something for some reason. I didn't look them up actually, but yeah, that's weird. And yeah, you get to the screen and you pick between a skier and a snowboarder, but it's the same. Actually, the positions are swapped, I found out. So by picking the right-hand one, you get LaShawn as your character in the game. Oh, which Vancouver? I don't know. I would assume the Canadian one because snow and snowboarding. Okay. So this game is a beat 'em up. It's widely regarded as a pretty crap game. One of the reasons being that enemies take a lot of hits to kill. So we'll see how that goes. We've got two attacks, the punch and the kick. And then there's other extra moves you can do. So if you're holding down both shoulder buttons and then do one of your attack buttons, either one, you have an uppercut, which is more powerful. And there's also, if I can, yeah, there you go, and mid-air spin kick, which you can do by jumping, holding L and R, which is sort of your special modifier thing. You use that for items later on as well. And then you press an attack button while holding L and R in the air, and you do a jump kick. So jump kicks are great. Everybody loves them. What game? I think Raiden in Mortal Kombat. I think I would use the jump kick all the time. But yeah, the game's set in a theme park, which is nice, and this is a sort of tenuous tie-in to the Game Club theme that I started last week with Disney's, what's it called? Walt Disney World Quest Adventure in the Magic Kingdom or something. Yeah, anyway. We're playing theme park games today. Later on I'll be doing a cute 'em up, shoot 'em up in a theme park, since this game is supposed to be quite short. Although given how I'm playing, it might take me a little bit longer than the long plays that I've seen online. Good grief. Yeah, so it can be hard to hit with the uppercut because it's a bit slower, but I think it's probably worth it. Yeah, so the theme park setting gives you the chance for a lot of fun settings. You can have varied things because a theme park has varied worlds and locations in it. There's a lot of rules apparently at this theme park. I think that's the intention of the image from the opening cutscene that we saw. But yeah, like I haven't seen the film, which was probably a mistake coming into this not having that context. But I don't know if their rules all said either no vibes or no bevies. They don't even, like, that doesn't actually make any sense. So if there's a space after that I, no VI best, that's not a thing. Alright, let's see if I can pick up this ice cream. Nope. Only if something is sitting on the ground. There are items to pick up and throw. Do I really have to beat up everyone? I guess so. That's the idea of beat 'em ups. I never was a big fan of beat 'em ups in general. Hey, wait a minute. You don't need to hold L and R. It's L or R. There you go. You can update all your FAQs. Food barn. Yeah, jump kicks. Ugh, don't you hold me. What? Seriously? I wasn't even watching that. Okay, my time was up. Oh, okay. We got nice death graphics. Unsupervised minors are prohibited from engaging in unauthorized leisure activities. Allow me to escort you to a more suitable attraction. Cool. Alright then. I guess it's a race against time. So I haven't seen the film, but I did, like I said, look... yeah, time limits in brawlers is not a recipe for fun jaunts. Oh, actually, I like that detail that the graphics in the foreground have the burger sign and it's reversed. And you can sort of see behind the facade there. That's cool. Oh, they're just lining up for it. No problem. Great. Yeah, so I looked up the background of the film and stuff. It all stems from this one stand-up comedian called Robin Harris. Yeah, he was well known for this stand-up routine about Bebe's kids, which the idea was he would talk about a prospective girlfriend called Jamaica, and like he met her son Leon, and Jamaica suggested that they go to a theme park. In the original routine it's Disneyland, but in the film they changed it to avoid copyright and stuff, to Fun World. And so when they go to the theme park, Robin is surprised to find that not only do they have Jamaica's son on board, but Jamaica is looking after her friend Bebe's three children, LaShawn, Khalil, and Pee-wee, who is the baby. that you saw before on the title screen or whatever. He shows up a bit later. And it's a complete disaster because these three kids are just complete delinquents, and they behave terribly, and they destroy everything they see. And everyone knows about them and says, oh no, those are Bebe's kids, and they get all scared. And the kids just cause a lot of chaos. And Jamaica is completely oblivious to them, or like just tolerant of them and doesn't rein them in at all. Yeah, take that. Oh, there's more. Hey, it's not so bad. One jump kick and one uppercut can take out a mouse. It's like, why would you ever even use your basic attack at all? Yeah, so some of the shenanigans they get up to include, in the original routine, they cut off Donald Duck's feet and use them for swimming. I don't know, they managed to destroy a roller coaster or something. There's a bunch of problems that they cause. Oh no, come on! Get back here, you son of a gun. Tell me this is the last guy. No, there's more! Oh, this is just insane. Wow, you know, I'm really glad I activated that cheat code now. The cheat code, by the way, when the Paramount Pictures logo comes up at the opening of the game, you press up and down, then you gotta be quick about it. Up, down, X, R, A, Y, B, A, B, Y, which spells X-ray baby. Pretty cool, huh? But when you have that, it lets you do things like this. Boop. Enemies just disappear. It's lovely. I also have a code. It's hold select and then press left, and they'll just be gone and dealt with. You can also hold select and press up to advance to the next screen. So I'm just going to do that here because, you know, I spent enough time on that screen, to be honest with you. Okay, so here's Pee-wee the baby. And that fellow running around there, that is Robin Harris. Now, there's a bit of tragedy associated with the film. Robin, as I said, he was known for this stand-up routine, and his stand-up career was kind of taking off, and he'd got a couple of roles in movies, and he got enough attention that they had... I read up on how to do this, by the way, which is how I know what I'm doing. You have to destroy the plates and stuff that the baby's knocking down before Robin has a chance to catch them and save them. But they also get destroyed by hitting the ground, so I don't really know the point. I guess for Bebe's kids, they have to be the implements of destruction themselves, or it's not satisfying, I guess. Oops. Yeah, you can also get hit by them. So, yeah, Robin was on board to make this movie and everything, but unfortunately, right when his career was starting to take off, and he was still so young, he unfortunately passed away from a heart attack. So he was unable to see this film get made. They were actually going to do it in live action, but after his passing, they changed it to an animated film. So Robin is still the main character there, it's not in the game, but more in the film. Yeah, so the counter on the top there will go up if he manages to catch and save a plate, but it goes down when I destroy one. Okay, that's done. I think the pink bowls are worth 2. Yeah, so we actually cleared a stage, and it's not just brawler, belt scroller things, which is nice. A bit of variety is good. Oh, what's that? Did you throw something at me, man? I do not appreciate it. Okay, well this screen looks just like the other one, so that's not that interesting. Padding. These objects really do... Okay, I can jump up here and then pick them up. Oh, that restores my health. And this one gives me 8 balls to throw. And there's a giant black cat. That's bigger than a normal cat. Oh, it's a dog, actually. Yeah, I guess it's a security dog or something. Let me try out one of these balls. Wah! There we go. So hold L or R and press the jump button, which is B, and you throw a ball. Fantastic. So I probably could have grabbed that ice cream for health earlier. So yeah, Robin's still in the film. He's voiced by Faison Love. I looked up some of the other voices, but I wasn't familiar with a lot of their work. Anyway, this stream, I guess, is about the game, not the film. I could actually talk about the production studio of the film, because I had a really personal connection to it. Ah! Oh, that's tough. How about I just spam balls? Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Okay. I guess there's stages like this in between. You can see on the right there, I'm going to go to some other kind of attraction, I guess, in the next bit. Dang. Yeah, so the animation studio that made the film were Hyperion Animation, which is a subset of Hyperion something studios. Oh, okay. We lost all our lives. Yeah, not only do we have time limits in this game, but we also have lives. Oh, and because I guess it restarted, so I've lost that cheat code now. Nuts. Well, let me check the code. Okay, code's not working. So I have that save state. I can go on from there. And then advance the levels with that other code. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we did this legitimately. Now we're here, so let's do this illegitimately. Disappearing you. Thank you. Goodbye. Let's see just how many waves we would have had to deal with. So yeah, you might know Hyperion Animation for the Brave Little Toaster and the sequels, which I hear I've heard a lot of people talking about it, but I've never actually seen that one. But what I have seen is their film after that, Rover Dangerfield, which, similar to this one, was taking a stand-up comedian and taking a popular stand-up comedian and making an animated movie out of their comedy. In that case, it was Rodney Dangerfield, who you might know from The Simpsons episode where he's Larry Burns, Mr. Burns' son, and he's basically just playing himself. So Gibbon knows Brave Little Toaster. I know nothing about it, but yeah, that's a touchstone for some people. Yeah, for me, I'm all about the Rover Dangerfield. I love his mannerisms, and even if you don't know that Simpsons episode, you probably know... Okay, you remember Aladdin, how Robin Williams is the genie, made all those pop culture references that kids probably don't get? At one point, he pulls his necktie and says that... What does he say? Probably something about getting no respect. Anyway, that's a Rodney Dangerfield kind of spoof. Oh, are there Brave Little Toaster games? I do not know. Why don't you look that up? There's definitely not a Rover Dangerfield game, unfortunately. But, yeah, don't get no respect. Yeah. But I watched that movie a lot. We taped it off the telly or something. And For some reason, I just really loved it. It's just a dog doing all of Rodney Dangerfield's shtick, basically. But I remember it being animated well. And I don't know, I was just amused by it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I probably should watch it, I guess. Although I also should have watched this before playing the game. I do not understand this because there are so many dogs and I'm just destroying all of them. Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't have to kill all things, you just have to get to the next place. That's good information to have as we continue. Let's hide out from the security guards in here. Oh, wow, okay. So we have magic paintings that spit bubbles at us, or smoke rings or something. And we have bats. Now, I heard about this, the haunted house level. It is infamous. It is a huge, ugly maze with many paths and just trial and error. Isn't that great? Like, best gameplay. Oh, her head spun around. Spooky. So luckily I have the cheat code, so I will be able to skip this if I want to. But let's do the intended method first and wander around for ages, not getting anywhere. Okay, so left door, then right door. So yeah, on gamefaqs.com, there are 2 listed FAQs for this game. One of them is a partial like strategy guide or walkthrough that just tells you the important bits, which was very helpful to me when planning for this. And the other one is a map of this level because a lot of people have trouble with it. And the map is extraordinarily complicated. Although so far, they've been mostly just 2 doors in each place, an entry and an exit, so it's not too bad. Wait, which door did I come in? Oh gosh. Oops. Okay, yeah, so that's right. Oh, a ghost book. Cool. Good, good. A spooky mirror. Ah, so here we have 2 exits. Oh, I better not save state because I have the load state from earlier where I have the cheat code input, so... Ooh, that's an off-brand can of Pepsi if I ever saw one. Okay. Yeah, beating up mummies. Don't know if this was in the movie. Anyway, Hyperion Animation went on to have a bunch of other... Hello? Is this a fake door? I can't even go in it. A bunch of other movies, but I didn't recognize any of them. Just Brave Little Toaster and Ruby Dangerfield stood out to me. But I looked up the director. Oh, the Pepsi's back. Yeah, I'll throw you a bone. And the director was Bruce W. Smith, who is an African-American guy, so they really got, black people involved in a lot of aspects of the movie, so that was cool. I don't get this. Why is this door not yielding to me? So far I've only gone the critical way I could have gone, right? Are there secret passages in the bookcase or something? So many hazards. Yeah, so Bruce W. Smith was the director. He didn't direct a whole lot, but he's been animation supervisor and character designer on a lot of other movies too. He worked on Roger Rabbit, actually, which is, I think, what got him the attention to be put onto this project. And he also worked on Space Jam after this, so that's cool. I love that movie too. It's another of my childhood favorites, actually, Space Jam. And I've learned to love Roger Rabbit in recent years since I've seen it too. It's really cool. So what else did he do? So he director Bruce W. Smith went on to form or create the production company Jambalaya Productions, and was one of the main people behind the Proud Family, which was a Disney Channel animated show. Yeah, but he also, I don't get this. I guess I'll backtrack. I can't backtrack because when I came out, I just came up in this. This is a dead end. Do I have to die? And my time is running out too. This is quite irritating, actually. Okay, before I die, I'll quickly input the cheat code to take me back. Oh no, that only takes me back one room in the house. Okay, this is bad. Well, I guess that lets me undo that mistake, right? Anyway, so yeah, what did he do? After, those other movies that I mentioned, he actually got a job at Disney, and so he's worked as animation supervisor for specific characters like Pacha in Emperor's New Groove and Facilia in Princess and the Frog. But as far as so yeah, he's multi-talented. Character design, animation, even directing. When I looked at the list of character design works that he'd done, it was a couple of other things for various companies. But what caught my eye was that he directed this and also did character design for it. So, but then not long afterwards, he was the character designer for a Goofy movie, which is another of my main most loved movies as a kid. So I'm so happy that there's all these connections with this movie. And yeah, Goofy movie is amazing. It's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna just skip up from here. Where does that take me? I have no idea. It's a giant maze. I'll skip up again. Oh boy, this is looking quite samey, isn't it? Hey, we escaped the haunted house. Congratulations, me. Alright, cool. What have we got here? Croquet mallets? Oh, got caught. So yeah, let me know if you notice any similarities in the characters between this and a Goofy movie. I like the characters in a Goofy movie, although working as a character designer specifically on that movie, there'd be a lot of carryover from Goof Troop, right? I never watched that show, but I guess Powerline would be new. Is the neighbor girl, is she new for the movie? I'm not sure. Nice, that's pretty satisfying. Yeah, so that's cool. Let me see now. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about the movie itself. Give me that Pepsi. Oh no. Oh wait, I don't have to fight anything. I'll grab the Pepsi and then I'll get out of here. Come on, Pepsi. Yeah. Alright, what's up next? The Land O Pirates. Let me through, man. Hey. Yeah, there we go. So you do need to kill enemies at certain points to advance the screen position, I guess. But yeah, getting to the end is all you need to do. Land O Pirates. What say you, crew? Are you ready? Are you down to take them on? Yes, I'm down. I'm well down. Oh wow, okay. No skateboarding. Oh, that's too bad. If I didn't play this game today, I was going to play a skateboarding game. I'm still on an extreme sports kick. I got through playing Trials Fusion on my own time just recently. I wasn't super impressed with it, to be honest. Oh, their pants fell down. That's hilarious. Give me that Pepsi. What is this bird? It's so bright green. I guess it's a parrot. Is it wearing an eye patch? That's amazing. Ah, a different kind of pirate. Can I knock your pants down too, sir? Oh, poor bird. I feel kind of bad. Okay, I can knock off a hat. I can't quite get this Pepsi. Give me the Pepsi. Fine, whatever. I'll eat the chips instead. Can't reach them either. Fine. Throw some cannonballs. Good stuff. Oh, Gimmon, I missed your chat. There are no Brave Little Toaster games per se, but there is an indie game called Lullaby for an Electric Toaster, I guess a homage, which is described as The Brave Little Toaster Goes to Hell. Wow, that sounds interesting. What kind of game is it? When was it made? Kind of a subversion of a cute thing, maybe? Yeah. I heard the Brave Little Toaster was a robot. Ah. But magic? I don't know. Whatever. Curse you. Ah! Are those real swords? I guess even prop swords would hurt if thrown at you. That looks like a real peg leg, but it could just be clever prop use. I do like how the background is moving along with the rocking of the ship, kind of jostling up and down. Okay, Lullaby for an Electric Toaster is a 2015 indie horror game made during a one-week game jam. You always get some weird creative things coming out of game jams. It's pretty cool. Dang. Alright, I will skip back to that pirate ship level. And then ahead to this room. Oh, there's different items lying around. So now there's a burger. So I guess that aspect is partially randomized. Ah, sod off. Cool. Let's get out of here. Did I lose music because I used the cheat? I don't know. The music was pretty low key, but now it's gone. It's pretty noticeable that it's gone, I mean. Ah, damn parrot. Jump kick. Oh, never mind. I seem to recall reading that LaShawn had a cartwheel move, but I'm not sure if they mean the jump kick. Anyway, about this game. So the logos you saw at the start, one was Paramount, which was the distributor of the movie. Wow, the pickup item button actually makes you crouch, and I think it allowed me to crouch under that thrown sword. That's nice. That's a nice little bit of complexity. Do I have to go down here? Yeah, okay, that's the advancement. Cool stuff. Oh, wow, okay. Big Mr. Pirate Man with a hook hand. A real Admiral Hook type. Oh wow, he also has a cannon in his sleeve. That's amazing. Once again, I wonder how much of this is made up for the game and if this guy was in the movie. There's a lot of music in the movie, so I guess there's sort of musical numbers. I mean, I read that there was like a soundtrack release and stuff. Alright, is Live 0 game over, or is Lives -1 game over? Tell to me straight, game. It's game over. Alright, what do I have to do now? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll load state. I'll use the cheat code, but I'll save when I get to that point, because then I'll be further in the game and I can just load from there later. And I will have all my lives. So that's good. Yes. Okay. So the first, Paramount logo, and then we had Motown Software, or Motown Games, or whatever. They're a small company. Actually, I don't know how small they are, but they only had 2 releases under that games label. It's a label of a larger company. Oh, there's going to be a lot of skipping here, so fast forward. Yep. Cool. The Troublesome Haunted House. Troublesome no more. Okay, so if next screen. Oh, a couple more screens. So this is the next hold, and then you go inside. Okay, so this is the boss. Great. Motown Games. They were... Oh man, the hook. Nasty. They were about publishing games to do with African American culture. So unfortunately, they only had the 2 releases. There was this one, and then they had the following year a game called, what was it called? Rap Jam, where you play basketball as famous rappers. So that's a novel kind of concept. But yeah, 2 things that were huge in the 90s, hip-hop and basketball. Oh wow, that guy was a robot, I guess. Hey, it's Pee-wee. Hello. Hello? Oh, you following me now? Cool. But yeah, it's interesting to me that you have a game about basketball, but you fill it with rap stars who don't necessarily play basketball at a professional level. But this was the era when basketball stars were big celebrities. Like I mentioned Space Jam earlier. That's a movie, a whole big, successful movie. With Michael Jordan as the star, and he's not an actor, but he's in this film. And also in the world of video games, you had things like Shaq Fu, and Michael Jordan had another game, Chaos in the Windy City, which was like a strange concept. I really want to actually play that one on stream. I think I brought it up during the Women Game Dev 80s games stream that I did ages ago for International Women's Day, because the lead designer on that was a prominent female figure in the gaming industry. Hey, get hammered, dude. Alright, let's get out of here quick before I die. What could be in the keep out zone? But yeah, you have like celebrity basketball players, but you're not using them in a basketball game. You're substituting them out for other celebrities. It's just a strange concept to me. We'll be safe down here. Let's check it out. Good grief, what is this thing? It's another mascot type character. Is this... What the heck? What kind of ride is this? Just seems like an old storeroom. Oh, by the way, the cover art that I've put on the sides of the screen here, the actual SNES box art for the game, I can only find it in like really low res form. I'm gonna just skip this room. So I've put the poster for the movie on the left there, and you can see Robin being traumatized and the kids being smug. It's interesting actually that in the movie they appear to have varying shades of skin tone, but in the game they, at least on that title screen we saw earlier, was pretty uniform. I don't know. not really relevant to anything, but something I noticed. So this seems to be another complicated animatronic because I knocked its head upside down. It was on a spring. Oh, the mouse things are back. Fantastic. Out of here. Now, what are these creatures? They look like Grimace, but like jaundiced and green. Gross. And with comically oversized bow ties. Now that's an ominous looking figure throwing things at me from that crack in the wall. But what are they throwing exactly? I can't quite tell. Oh, that's funny. I knocked its legs off and then you can see human legs poking through. That's actually a cool thing in this game that I've been noticing all the way through. The sort of damage you can do to enemies. Aesthetic damage, I mean. Like the security guys in suits, you can knock off their toupees and their sunglasses. And every enemy seems to have this little costume change that happens as you damage them. That's cool. Yeah, so Motown games, they only had those 2 games, but after the title screen, it cycled onto that other logo, which was, what are they called? Radical Entertainment? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I couldn't quite remember. Yeah, it's Radical. Ow. So you might know Radical from, let me see. They did Mario is Missing and Mario's Time Machine. They also did The Simpsons, Road Rage and Hit and Run. That was the Crazy Taxi and Grand Theft Auto clone, respectively. You know what? Go away, bad guys. I don't like you. Oh. Screen has stopped scrolling. Do I have to get up here? Can I climb those shelves? Doesn't appear so. Oops. Ba-bow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is cool. We have unique death screens. Humans are not allowed here. Cold busted. Is that all my lives? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back to the skipping code, I guess. So yeah, Mario is Missing, The Simpsons games. They did the Crash Bandicoot kind of reboot-ish games, like Mind Over Mutant or whatever they were called. And then they went on to do Prototype for the Xboxes. So a highly successful developer over the years. It's just that this game kind of seems to be a pretty cheap cash-in. It's widely derided, although I've noted a few things that I find impressive or fun. Yeah. You really could use a better, I don't know, moveset, better hit detection. It has all the elements of a beat 'em up that are required, I guess, and a few like little nice touches on top of that. It's just maybe not executed the best. But it is at least a win in terms of representation, I think. Because as I've talked about before, minority representation in video games is not the best. It's really bad, actually, a lot of the time, especially for playable characters. Although on that topic, I noticed another example I could add to the list. You know Dishonored, which is a recent-ish kind of stealth action first-person game in a kind of steampunk world, which was put out by... Oh no, what are they called? Gibbon, help me out here. Aren't they the same people who did Prey? Anyway, there's some lineage from Deus Ex and Thief, I think. Looking Glass and all that. Anyway, Dishonored had a sequel, and then from there was a standalone expansion called Dishonored Death of the Outsider, and that game has you playing as like a person who was a supporting character in previous entries of the series, and she's a black woman, so there you go. That's nice. She's actually voiced by an Asian American actress in her original appearances, but they got Rosario Dawson on to do her voice in I think in the sequel, but definitely in this expansion, Death of the Outsider thing. I don't get this. I don't get what's going on here. Because I can get on this box. My thinking is maybe try and get to... Oh, there's a hole in the roof, in the ceiling up there. Do I have to get up there, possibly? Traversal? Because I can't reach that shelf. And I can't... I seem to be on the wrong plane to get on that box. And these shelves, they're kind of just in the background. Is this another maze? Don't tell me this is another maze. Yeah, there's no way I can get high enough to get to that ceiling. Anyway, it's cool that like a big budget game can have a woman of color as the main character, but it seems to only happen in spin-offs and like things like that, because I noticed a similar thing happening with Assassin's Creed, where you play as a black woman in it's like a French Revolution one. I forget. It was on the Vita originally, but it was re-released in HD, or quote-unquote HD. The Vita is HD, but it had a console port later on. Yeah, so stuff. That's the point I was making, I guess. Dishonored stuff. Dishonored. So I don't actually know how to advance past that screen, so I'm just going to use my little cheat code to get past it. Alright, so here's the screen after that. Oh, we have another hole in the ground. 2. Maybe more. Let's drop down. We can pick up that thing that those wall fiends were throwing at us. Reminds me of that level in Yoshi's Island where Lakitu keeps popping out of the walls and throwing crap at you. It's annoying. So what do we think that is exactly? It's like a grabby hand on a stick. It looks like a letter F on its side that's attached to a kebab. I have no idea. But what we did find out from falling down here was that we can actually stand on those shelves, because I landed on it. But I don't understand how to get up. And now I am stuck. Good gravy. Skipping ahead. Do not understand the mechanics. Ooh, that's new. It's another automaton. A tin soldier type. Clockwork, etc. Yes, good stuff. Hey, can you die? Oh, what happened to my items? I had thrown thingies, but I guess, I don't know, did I die? Yeah, whatever. Maybe skipping ahead removes them from your inventory. Oh, jeez. Every enemy in this game is just a massive damage sponge. Alright. Where to? Oh, nasty. You've attacked our robots. You will be punished. This might be another good time to save, actually. Wow! Oh, this is great. So it's like a shepherd with a crook who is also a robot. Gibbon says that the person in the wall peeking through disturbs him a lot. I do not disagree. What disturbs me is that bear thing that just ran past before. Because it's sort of half finished. I guess it's that kind of, you know, creepy animatronic thing that Five Nights at Freddy's was picking up on. Aha, rocks. Ah! Like it's half finished, so its robot legs are showing at the back. Pretty creepy stuff. Bats! I punched a bat. Good thing is I don't appear to be obliged to finish off these bear things. Just let them run past. And I do have a maximum of 4 rocks because I tried to pick up more and I didn't get any more. Yee. Pepsi, please. Ah. Stalactites are getting me. I always hear, you know how there's mnemonics to remember which one are stalactites and which one are stalagmites. The one I often hear people talk about is the fact that stalactites has a C in it, which is because they hang from the ceiling. Stalagmites has a G because they're on the ground. But depending on your accent, that distinction might not be apparent from the words being spoken. Oh, okay. That's the end. The way I learned, okay, big robot, this is the guy we saw on that screen before. Yeah, the way I learned it was stalagmites might one day reach the ceiling because they're growing up. They might reach the top. And stalactites have to hold on tight because they're on they're up high and they might fall down, you know. I realize I just confused the issue by using other words during that description, but the basics is stalactites hold on tight, stalagmites might reach the top one day. And that's how I learned it. Although the other mnemonic with the C's and the G's is good to remember to help you learn how to spell them. I wonder if other languages have these words or if they just use the same word for both things, because it's really not actually an important distinction that you ever really need to know. It's just one of those things that exists in the language, but is it ever useful to anyone outside a geologist or a spelunker? Gibbon says stalagmites might hang from the ceiling, but they don't. Yes, it's all very confusing. I feel like I've just made it worse with my mnemonics. Oh yeah, and stalactites have to hold tight to the ceiling. Okay. Alright, so the way that Gibbons phrased it actually uses ceiling both times, so that is actually... Yeah, so what he said is, stalactites have to hold tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites might hang from the ceiling, but they don't. That actually does work, in a way. And it's kind of a joke, so it helps you remember. Yeah. If there's like a joke or songs help you remember stuff sometimes, so if there's another element to it like that, it can aid in... Oh gosh. Yeah, this boss is pretty cheap. And it can throw lightning bolts like all the other robots. Very cruel. feel like my attacks aren't fast enough to hit it. If I move down, I might be able to cheese it. Sort of overlapping our hitboxes here. Oh! Nope. I don't get this. Okay. Oh, it's moved. I had a setup there, I think. I felt like I did, but it didn't work out. Oh, this is tough. Very tough. I got cold busted. Oh, that's all our lives. Dude, this game is really harsh. Okay, I saved there, but I have very little health. So what I'm going to do is die, get back here, and then save again. So I have my full health back. So hit me, Mr. Robot. Yes, thank you. Much obliged. Yes, yes, yes. Did you hear me talking about Dishonored before? I'm not sure if you're into that, but I thought that they were the same people who made Prey, which I know you are very into. Oh, come on. Yeah, Dishonored. Although you seem to have... yeah, they also make Prey. Okay, cool. I was talking about how in the standalone expansion you play as a black woman, just like in this game. Another one to add to the list, you know. Oh wow, you have the outsider's mark from Dishonored tattooed on your wrist. Okay, you really are into Dishonored. Good. Wow. I am talking to a true fan here. Yeah, Billy Lurk is her name. I saw her speedrun of it at GDQ. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been on my radar, to be honest. Okay, so this boss is like hard. That's cool. But what I can do is just delete it. Lol. Go away. I don't like you. Okay. Can I leave now? I can with the cheat code. Don't even care. Whoa, okay. The graphics have broken. I guess the cheat code is not supposed to be used in the game. Let me just escape this nightmare. Oh no, I cannot escape because the nightmare is everywhere. Oh, good grief, come on. Yeah, what I was talking about with Dishonored was how they sometimes let minorities be the protagonists, but only in spin-offs or expansions or sequels. So it's really cool that Billy Lurk has the starring role in that game, but otherwise, in the other games, you know, it's a white guy. Well, you can be a white lady in the second one. It's an option. Cool. I love being in a pixelated hellscape. Whoop, okay. So I've legitimately advanced the screen there. Wait, what? Did we not do this already? What? Oh no. The cheat code, like, put me in a weird state. Can I just, like, what happens? Oh, okay. So there's a problem here. Maybe this is the final boss. But when I got to that point, and then tried to skip ahead, it didn't let me. Oh! Okay. Okay. Where'd Pee-wee go? We've advanced. I ain't saying jack. What? Didn't we do this? Maybe this cheat code, skip. Skip. Ah, I've somehow cycled back to the start of the game. Okay, I guess that big robot is the final boss. If you want to see someone actually beat it properly, go check out that long play I mentioned. It's easily viewable on YouTube. I'm really sorry that I couldn't beat the game legitimately because I'm not good at it, and also it's a bit dodgy. Okay, one thing we haven't seen so far is how Khalil plays, so why don't we just do that real quick, and then I can get to the second game on the docket today. Because I knew this wouldn't take the whole time. Bebe's kids. Okay, Khalil. Yes, indeed. They are not going to observe any of the rules. Oh, look at that little rascal. Wow, that's a extendo arm if I've ever seen one. So he's got the uppercut, he's got the kick and the punch, and he's got the exact same kind of spinning jump kick. But the animation on this kid is like not great. The way his body moves, it doesn't look realistic at all. Yeah, I feel like LaShawn is the more well-realized character. And yeah, they appear to play exactly the same. So there you go. So that was Bebe's Kids. A landmark event in gaming history, in some ways. So, that's that. We're done.